Morgan, first of all, yesterday was quite a big day for the club in terms of officially opening the new training centre and naming it after Markus Liebherr. From the players' point of view, was it quite an important day?
Yeah, it was. I think everyone know how important Markus Liebherr was in to, by taking that club over and save the club from death, I could say. So it was very important. I think it was an emotional day for the family, Lieber family, and everyone involved for the club. I had the chance to see the club growing up, and that just show this structure, this training ground just show how far the club has came. So it was a big day for the club.
And obviously, you guys have been using the facility unofficially for a couple of months, but now it's open. Can you just tell us how good a facility it is and how much it's benefited you so far?
Yeah, they are very good facilities. I think we got everything we need. To be honest, it's a pleasure to work in such a good structure. Last year and the years before, we didn't have the best training ground, and we always had good training pitch, but the changing rooms and the medical room wasn't the best, and it was not the best way to work, and it was not a pleasure to stay for long hours. But now it's just fantastic. I don't mind stay to 2, 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so that's no problem. You can enjoy nice facilities, so it's very nice.
Yesterday was just another good day, wasn't it, really, in terms of what's been a good few weeks, few months for the club, and I guess the atmosphere here at the training ground must be really good at the moment.
Yes, the atmosphere is very good. Everyone's still working very hard. We had 2 very hard sessions, even yesterday with all this ceremony. But we had a very good session, and we're ready to kick on. We know that after Saturday we're gonna have another break. The mood is very good, but we know that it can change very, very quick. So it's important to us that before the international break we have a good result against Leicester to be able to enjoy our national duties.
Obviously, before the last international break, you had that defeat, didn't you, against Tottenham Hotspur? Did that resonate through those 2 weeks, especially for those players who went away? I think Graziano Pella said before that it nagged at him a little bit, the fact that he'd gone away on the back of a defeat. Was that something that you shared?
Yeah, of course, something we shared. After that, we know that we want to say something straight away after the game, but then we have 10, 15 days without seeing each other. So it's very hard, but sometimes maybe it's not too bad because you don't say the wrong things straight away. Sometimes you can get carried away and say bad things, so everyone can clear his mind. But it's always important to get a victory, whatever is the break after. So for us it's important to secure our second place and to catch Chelsea.
I mean, it's an incredible run you're on now. It would be fantastic, wouldn't it, just to continue that going into the international break, just to allow everyone to kind of take stock of where you are during that 2-week break.
Yeah, exactly. I think, everyone's saying, it's just the start of the season, but deep inside us, we all know that we have something good to do this season, but we know that we have to work hard, and then it will be good for everyone who's gonna go to their country, that the press can say, there is a player, he played for Southampton after 12 games, they're second in a Premier League. So it's very important for us to be recognized, as a club, as well, because we have to be honest. In France or in other countries, Southampton, they're not the most famous club. So it's very important that people start to see what we're doing.
People will expect you to win on Saturday. You'll be hot favourites for the match. How do you as a group of players deal with that expectation now that you are expected to go out there and win?
I think it was for a few games now. People are waiting for us, and there is a lot of expectation, and I think we responded very well. So Saturday is gonna be a game like another. It's gonna be a game where we know Leicester, they're a promoted team. We know how we were when we did get promoted, and the anger we had, each game, and the pleasure we had each game to play in stadium. So for them, they're an energetic team. There are some good players, that did very well, especially the game when they had against Man United. So we know that they can do some things, and we need to be on our toes and to win that game.
And there'll be a nice reunion for you and one of your old midfield partners in Dean Hammond will obviously come back this weekend. I guess it'll be nice for you to see him.
Yeah, of course it will be nice. Dean Hammond was a big part as well in this club to get promoted from League One to Premier League. And after I didn't have the chance to play in Premier League with with Southampton, but he's a good player. He's a nice guy, you know. So it will be nice to see him, to catch him, but hopefully he won't have a good day.
And on a personal note, the competition is hotting up, isn't it, in the central midfield area? I think you, Victor Wanyama, Jack Corker all on 3 goals now. That competition is really fierce now.
Yeah, the competition is good. He always been good to have a competition. He makes everyone working harder in the training pitch. You know, that's the usual thing we always say. But you know, we all driving in the same direction, and whoever is on the bench wants the guy to do good, and whoever gonna come on is gonna do good to prove that he's worth to play. You know, so it's good competition. We are good guys. We accept the coach decision, and we just do our best.
Yellow cards are part of the job for a football player, but don't take and don't do stupid things. That's the question.